Hey everyone, what's going on? Hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, channel's Finding Value. Subscribe if you haven't, click the thumbs up if you like this content. We're gonna go over a market update today. And I'm gonna show you what I call cheetahs gone wild of some of the companies that we hold. And I'm also gonna show you some companies that are interesting me right now because of the chart patterns. So let's dive right in and see what we've got. So I call this just a regular market update. So what's going on? We got cheetahs gone wild in the beginning, and then we've got some opportunities I see in the back half. So the first cheetah that I see is EXK. EXK is a company that I own. It is a silver producing company. They also have some exploration. What I see in here in this chart that looks very good is bullish piercing, bullish piercing, bullish piercing at the bottom here. Lots of buyers down here. We see the big candlesticks getting bigger. Big candlestick here, which is a bullish engulfing. The pullback, prime opportunity to buy this right, in this pullback here. Then the cheetah was released, and this is what I call cheetahs gone wild. Big moves higher, and we're still in a cheetah release phase of this move. So that one's looking very good. Next, Nova Royalty. Look at this thing, man. This is the cheetah edition here. So we go across, we've got basically a triangle pattern. If you notice, big move, pullback, big move, the big up days with the smaller pullback, big up day with the pullback in it. This right here is basically, it's like seeing that the buyers are holding the cards and you can see what they're holding. It's like, hey, look, I'm gonna turn the cards around. You can see my cards and it says, we are going higher. So that's what this is right here. We went into this coiled up pattern right here. This is the edge. This is where the buyers equal the sellers and the sellers are just bleeding off before the buyers drop the hammer. Now, this drop the hammer is called cheetah. And we went cheetah speeds higher here after the hammer has been dropped. We do have a wick at the top. It may pull back a little bit. We are a little bit overheated. But I wanted to show you that. I know a lot of people ask questions on Nova Royalty. Would I be a buyer right now? Probably not. I would wait. But it is a success. We've been talking about Nova, at least in the comment sections, quite a bit. And my answer has always been, yes, this is a very good royalty. It's related to Metalla, and I like it very much. Another cheetah. So baseload energy has been a cheetah for us. One thing I want to say is big up days. See these big up days here, and then the smaller down days and the pullback. That's a signature trait that this thing's going to go higher. I was a buyer down here. I like base load. I was even can't remember if I was back here, but definitely down here. We got the big moves and the small pullback. These are all signature traits that this thing's going to go higher. We've got the bullish engulfing. So this candlestick, the candlestick body engulfs the ones all before it. This is a move saying that this is going to go higher. It's a signature move. And then the cheetah was released, it broke its leash and boom, gone higher. We're breaking into new territory. Looks like there's some sellers up here. It's with the wick on the top. Maybe this pulls back a little bit down. Maybe it pulls a candlestick that maybe looks like this with a little wick on the bottom. Maybe it does something like that next to it. Or something like that, or three little small pull, down days or something. And maybe this thing will continue higher and make new highs, especially if they find something. They're exploring, they're doing a gravity survey right now to see where they should zero in on their drilling, and then drilling is going to commence in early 2021, probably in January. That's what James told me. So this one's looking really good. Free Gold Ventures. So this is the opportunities that I see and what I like. So if you draw a line through here, it comes somewhere through here. The downtrend's broken. It pulled back, and then we've got a bullish engulfing almost right here. It looks to be a bullish engulfing or a bearish bullish piercing. Either way, it's both bullish, and I think this thing's going to go higher. This is where the cheetah gets released. It's just pent up. It's on a leash right now. When that leash breaks, it could be cheetah speeds higher. I can't say it's 100%, but when looking back here, what you're seeing, big up day here. We've got a wick with a big up day. We've got a bullish engulfing here, big move higher, and then the pullback in between it. Wick on the bottom. It's looking very good. The down days are smaller. The buyers or the sellers have leaked out and the buyers are in control. This thing looks very good to me. This is FGOVF. Next, MMNGF. Wick on the bottom, wick on the bottom, wick on the bottom. There's definitely buyers down here. We've got big moves higher and then the pullback resting on top of the chart pattern breakout. So this looks very textbook to me and this looks very good. That's MMNGF. I think we're going to see this thing move to the upside. Path of least resistance is, you know what I say, higher. Next is MCF. We had a down day in oil and this thing's up 3%. You think this thing is strong? You have an up 3% day when everything else is down? This is a signature trait that I look for when looking at companies. What is the relative strength in relationship to the sector? This thing is looking very good. We broke out of this congestion pattern, you know, this congestion area with a big 35% up day. We pulled back and now we've got this big, you know, these up days are getting more intense. And this is a bullish engulfing of all these ones before it. I think even though tomorrow could be a down day, maybe it's an up day, I can't tell you the very short term, but the buyers just showed us their cards and they said, hey, we are going to buy this thing. That's my opinion. And it looks like this thing's going to go higher. We've got another, if you look down here, this is a bullish engulfing here. All of this is adding up. We got another bullish engulfing here. So this is what I'm looking at. Bullish engulfing, and see what happened after this. This is a bullish engulfing, pulled up, small pullback with the wick on the bottom, reversal day, bullish piercing, going higher, bullish piercing, going higher. This was the buyers telling you that this is going to go higher with the bullish piercing, and a bullish engulfing all in a row. It's just saying it's going to be a matter of time. This is going higher. See how this worked out? Right now, what I'm seeing is that pattern. It's a continuation of it. So I think this thing's going to go quite a bit higher, and I think this is a bottoming process. I would be, you know, holding on or adding to the position if you want to. That's up to you. This is financial education only. I was looking at uranium. I know we got a lot of uranium guys. I know you probably want me to pull up all these charts. All the charts look the same roughly. It looks like a normal pullback in the majority of the uranium sector. We've got big up days with the smaller pullbacks coming down. It's a continuation pattern. Outside of maybe DYLLF was down quite a bit. And again, these companies are so underpriced, so undervalued, that and the gold to uranium ratio is just in the dirt. You know, I would be a slow buyer in accumulating shares over time. If you've got $2,000, maybe buy them in $250 increments, one day here, or maybe it's a $500 day if it goes down a certain amount. If it goes down 10%, put in a little bit more. If it goes up a little bit, put in a little bit less. It's however you guys want to do it in a betting strategy. But if you spread your bets out, and when you buy, and I would be buying into strength, which we are, I think it is a good idea to continue to cost average in. And if it goes down, maybe you add a little bit more. If it's 50 cents down or whatever cents down, you add a certain amount. If it's a percentage terms, it's up to you on what betting strategy you want to use. These are the ones that I am looking at, that I'm focusing on. Antero Resources looks really good. SWN looks really good. Because remember, these guys, these are going up in a down market. When you have that, it is showing strength. I like to buy the strongest companies that are showing strength in relationship to the sectors. So these are the ones that look like they're very strong. These are the ones putting in chart patterns that look very good. This is what I'm focusing my attention on. So if you guys like this content, thumbs up. If you like making money, just click the subscribe button. This is the channel for you. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.